Focus on improving, not proving. Boom. That's it, right? Focus on improving, not proving. I'm proving is improving. You're welcome. But seriously, folks, when we focus on proving ourselves, like I'm going to prove my worth because I'm going to get this big job or the relationship or the hot body or whatever it is, then you're discounting all the growth. So what does that mean? Of course, in improving, you might prove to yourself. That's where the I'm proving comes from. Improving, prove to yourself that you can do it. Prove to God that you're up to answering your calling. So forget about proving yourself to other people, because the minute you have that mindset, all the haters come in. It's just an energy thing. Like, they can smell the desperation, right? They're like, ooh, she's trying to prove herself. I'm going to tell her that she's terrible and she should quit and she's stupid and ugly and too old and a female or whatever. Or you're a male and you're this color or that color. And anybody telling you that you can't do something because you're a certain color, you're a gender, you're too old or too young or whatever it is, those people are not your people. Don't listen to them, because they are the ones that you'll constantly try to prove yourself to, and it'll never be good enough for them. They aren't your audience. Let them fuel yourself to improve what you want to do, improve how you want to be, how you want to show up in the world. And then the right people show up for you, the right people that you can potentially help. If you're a coach, if you're a teacher of some sort, if you're a hairstylist, whatever it is. I was watching this video on this hairstylist recently, and she lost all these followers and clients because she was sharing some of her opinions. Well, those aren't your people then. If you're not allowed to be a full person everywhere you go, you're scared you're walking on eggshells around your clients, then you're not participating in your life fully. So instead of focusing on proving yourself to your clients, proving yourself to your friends, proving yourself to anybody, instead focus on improving the fact that you can be your full self wherever you go, and improving the mindset that you are enough, but you can evolve. So this idea of like, I'm enough, sometimes people then just get complacent. It's like, well, if I'm enough, then why even try, right? Why learn or grow? You're enough, meaning you have what it takes, but still improve by reading, by learning, by growing, by leveling up, by being around people who inspire you. If you're proving yourself, then you're around people who actually don't inspire you. And you might say, well, they do because they're at this certain level. Well, they're not inspiring if they're making you shrink and they're making you feel less than. To be inspired is to be in spirit. And when you're in spirit, you're expanding, you're evolving, you're learning, you're growing. And the people that you want around you are going to celebrate that growth, not hinder it. They're going to encourage you to keep growing, to keep learning. They're not going to say, well, didn't you know that before? Oh, you're stupid. Those are the type of people that you want to move away from. And when you're focusing on improving yourself, then those people do fall away, because they get really bored really quick if they can't criticize you, if they can't put you down. Right? And I was reading a comment on one of my videos from a really sweet guy earlier today on one of the platforms. And he's like, how do I move forward if I'm literally stuck, like on a plane, for instance, was what he was saying. You can improve and move forward in your mind. Your mind is most of it. So sometimes you might be sitting still. Maybe you were in a bad accident or your health isn't good. And in that case, I send you so many healing vibes, healing energy. And all of that does work. Energy is real, by the way. It really is. So anybody who says it's not, that's somebody that's not focused on improving. And then you're going to prove yourself, oh, it is. And they're going to be robbing you of your energy. So how do you improve when you're just sitting still? You improve and move forward by saying, wow, this is an opportunity to practice patience. This is an opportunity to be still and know. This is an opportunity to not wish it was some other way. When we're looking in the past and constantly filled with regret, do you know what live spelled backwards is? Evil. That's an evil thing to do, to go, I wish, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda are the worst friends. Those are the type of people that you're constantly trying to prove yourself to. So when you're in the I'm proving to myself, I'm proving to God that I can choose a new thought, that I can be in stillness, be stuck in traffic, and improve by changing my mindset, by going, wow, this is an opportunity to practice patience. I know it's not easy, right? You're a human being. I'm a human being. We all get heated at times in our lower consciousness, but that's where it is an opportunity to improve. If your health isn't good, the improvement might not be, I'm going to run a marathon tomorrow. It might be, I'm going to be okay with being patient with the healing of my body. I'm going to be okay with whatever it is I can do. If you're on this planet, there's something you can do. A lot of times on these videos, I talk about you are not too old to have a dream come true, and people go, well, I'm too old because I'm 80 and I can't be an astronaut. But do you really want to be an astronaut? See, this is where you have to prove to yourself that you're allowed to shift your dreams too, because maybe what you wanted to do when you're 20 is not what you want to do now. So a way to improve is to go, wait a minute, that's not even my dream anymore. What is my dream now? Maybe my dream right now is to sit in silence, is to breathe a little deeper, is to be gentler with yourself, is to be kinder with yourself with what you can do. Maybe you've been in a bad accident, you can't move at all. Maybe it's just about being kinder, noticing things around you. You can always improve in your mind. Nobody can imprison your mind without your permission. And if you're constantly trying to prove yourself to somebody else, then there's also a pressure, and that's condensed. That's feeling like suffocating, like, oh, I just got to prove my worth. If only I could get this thing, if only I could get that thing, then I'll show them I'm worthy of love. A way to improve is to go, I'm worthy of love now. And that's where the I'm enough comes in. It's not to say I'm enough, I don't need to grow or learn or change or evolve at all. It's I'm enough. I'm worthy of improving my mindset. I'm worthy of being in this moment with whatever it's here to teach me. I'm worthy and I'm enough for God, even in my flaws, even in my mistakes, even in all that past all the shoulda, woulda, coulda friends that want to come up. Shoulda, coulda, woulda are the worst friends. They are evil because they're putting you in the past. So to really live is to be present. What is happening right now? What can you do right now? There's so much you can do. You can move forward, even in stillness, if that's the thing, but only you know what you need to do. So a way to improve is to prove to yourself that you have the internal knowing, you have the relationship with God, higher power source, that you can evolve wherever you are in your life. Even if you're 117 years old, you're here for a reason. There's something that you're here to improve upon, but you're not here to prove anything to anybody else. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen? This is as much for me as it is for you, because as a recovering people pleaser, I've spent a lot of my life trying to prove myself. If only I could have this, then I'll prove that I'm worthy of love. Stop all that nonsense if that's you. I can totally relate, but it makes you sick. It makes you feel debilitated. So let's go and rise and shine together. Whatever your dream is, allow it to evolve. Allow yourself to improve and stop trying to prove yourself to anybody. Okay? Let me know if you received this message.